friends, it's Jenna, and I'm here today with a lesson for you about money and how we can understand the different types of money that we use in our country and how we can relate them to our golden beads. So I want to start out first just talking a little bit about what the names are for the different kinds of money. So in our country, in the United States, we use what's called dollars. And a paper dollar looks like this. This represents one paper dollar. We also use, for cash in our country, paper money and physical money, we use what are called coins. So each of these is a kind of coin. This coin is called a penny. And that represents just 1 cent. This coin is called a nickel. The nickel is the same as 5 pennies. This one here is called a dime. And the dime is worth 10 pennies. We call this a quarter. And the quarter is worth 25 pennies. And then, like I said before, this one is called a dollar. So now that we know what all of our different types of money are called, we can move on to the next part. So our money system is based on the decimal system. And in the Montessori classroom, we study the decimal system using the golden beads. So let's take a look at our money and our coins together with our golden beads. You remember what this is? That's right, that's a penny. So a penny is just like a unit. A penny represents the same as 1 unit, 1 cent in our currency, in our money. So 1 penny and 1 unit are the same. We know that if we count 10 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can see all our units. If we count 10 units, that's the same as one of these 10 bars. You know that those two equal the same. If we count 10 pennies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These 10 pennies here are the same as 1 dime. So 10 pennies equal a dime, and a dime equals 10 cents. It looks different, doesn't it? It doesn't look like a 10 the way that this 10 does. It doesn't look like 10 pennies, but it represents the same amount. So we can trust that that's 10 cents. Okay, we remember from before that 1 dime is equal to 10 units or 10 cents. So those two are the same. Now, what if we had not just 1 dime, but 2 dimes, 3 dimes, 4 dimes, 5 dimes, 6 dimes, 7 dimes, 8 dimes, 9 dimes, and 10 dimes. we would have we would have 10 tens, just like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be equal. We know from our golden bead work that 10 tens like this, it's not tens anymore. 10 tens become 100. They make 100 square. And in the money, 100 cents or 100 pennies is represented with $1. So these 10 pennies here would be the same as this dollar here. Just like our 10 tens are the same as our 100 square. Now, do you remember what this coin was called? Yeah, that one is a nickel. These are a little bit thicker than the other ones. And these are worth 5 cents. So, we have our nickel, and if we count out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pennies. So a nickel is the same as these beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In school, we use the color light blue to represent our 5 beads. So our 5 beads are just like our nickel. If we had 2 5 beads, then we would have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would be the same. And if we had 2 nickels, they also would be the same as 10. And remember, we use the dime, the small silver one, to represent 10. So we have 10 made up of 5s, and we have 10 made up of units. Okay, this is where it gets a little tricky. Remember what this was called? Yeah, that's a quarter. And a quarter is worth 25 cents. 25 is the same as 2 tens and 5 units. So if we were to show that with beads, it would look like this. 2 tens and 5 units. That's how many cents in a quarter. A quarter is also going to be the same as 2 dimes and 1 nickel. Because each of these is worth 10, and this one is worth 5. Now, you might just have to trust me when I say that if you took this, 25, 4 times, you would have 100. So 4 of these would equal this. So 4 quarters, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the same as $1. Okay, so we know that $1 has 100 cents in it, just like 100 units. What if we were to take 10 of these? So if we had 10 hundreds, they might look something like this stuff here. Should we count and make sure we have 10 of them? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1000s. Now, if we had more dollar bills, we would have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, and $10. So now this stack here is a bit like this stack here. They have the same amount of ones. This one we can also call 1,000, right? So we have our big 1,000 cubes. This stack of 10 hundreds is the same as 1,000. This stack of $10 is the same as this bill here that has the tens on it. This represents $10. And a dollar, we know, is the same as 100 cents. So our stack of dollar bills here is like this. And our $10 bill is just like the 1,000. So this $10 bill has the same number of pennies in it that it's worth as our 1,000 cube. So this is worth 1,000 pennies. Okay friends, thanks for joining me today. I hope you've learned a lot about our money system and that you've enjoyed learning along with me, and that you now understand it better how it relates to the golden beads, and it's really the same. See you next time.